Inquiring minds want to know, how do you elevator dance to music? Asking for a friend. In the wise words of Alfred Hitchcock, good evening. No, Tim, I don't think he was Mr. Tyler in that one. Going down. So, what a week. Tell ya. The Garden absolutely kicked my butt this week. And I thought it was going to be a long week.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Then, of course, you know what happened on Monday. If you've been around, you know about the incident where 8-year-old Quarius Dunham, who goes to my son's school, lost his life thanks to a drugged-out effer who likes to shoot at cars going by his house. Hits his dad in the thigh, hits Quarius in the neck, and the 8-year-old lost his life.
Like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
So let's just throw a little extra in on the equation. Yep, you've seen the photos. My son went to the ER during recess, playing baseball. Remember, he's a goalie. A guy who's a pitcher, he got him right on the big toe with a real fastball. Again, a 12-year-old fastball, but still. 5 hours later, x-rays later, no actual break, but a swollen and bone bruise. Won't cost him his camps and all that stuff, but dear Lord, this week can't get done soon enough.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
I'm at that point. Where's the glue, goddammit?
Let's go while we're young.
Alrighty. Let's hope that we can get this stream done without anyone getting a hangnail or something, if you know what I mean. Let's go!
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, some buttons are just meant to be held down to just tell you exactly how you feel. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. I am Commish LB. Good to have you here. What a drama-filled week we are having here on the home front. But the real normalcy is being able to hit the go live button and being able to be front and center with you guys. Good evening. I am the commish. My friends will call me LB. My wife, well, she used 4-letter words for sure today, but thankfully they weren't directed at me. But leave her with that right. We ask you to be kind, rewind, zero tolerance policy around here for anybody tries to act in a ill-gotten way. And we have a censor who gets paid a lot of bills. Get it? He's a duck. Bills.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
I said the thing that rhymed with that word. Duck. Jeez. Anyway, I swear that guy. Anyway, so nothing important. Just the start of the eMLB playoffs. Playoffs? Did you make changes? Did you export your file? Are cats and dogs living together? That's what Anju wants to know. The answer to your question is no. You didn't. And I just did it 5 minutes before I pressed the live button. So there's your answer. Crap. That's a 4-letter word, sir.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Aaron is here. Anju is here. That is game 1. Here's our playoff coverage. Here's our tree for those of you who have not been here before. 2025 postseason officially has begun. And we will start with both of our wild card games this evening. We'll start with the game in the National League as the Diamondbacks will be taking on the Cardinals from Bush. Yeah, that place. We'll be in St. Louis for that one. Oh, he exported now, so we must. There's always that one high maintenance guy. Mine's is my YouTube editor. Hi, Azure. I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. Everyone point and laugh. No, don't do that. Zing! Okay. All right. So here's where we are again. We're going to start with Arizona taking on the Cards. Then from there, we're going to welcome Ben back home from his long excursion overseas. Welcome back, sir. Hey, and he's home. Safe, sound, exhausted, and pissing his wife off already being here. No, I wouldn't be doing my job if I am getting people pissed off at me. So, or wives, more specifically. Focused on editing. Oh, editing the Here's Why You're Wrong. So let's do the over-under on how many Chara bunnies we're going to see on the next episode is all I heard in that message. But anyway, that is a good use of... that is a very good use of Chara bunny, to be extremely honest. Then game 2 of tonight, we'll have the Red Sox heading to Texas. We saw the Rangers yesterday. Good battle between the Angels and the Rangers. Angels win the division. They will face the Royals in the best of 5. Winner of the Sox Rangers, will get the Orioles starting from Camden Yards in that one. Meanwhile, Diamondbacks and Cardinals, winner of that one, will face off against the Padres, while the Nationals and Cubs are ready to do battle in the other NLDS. New Hambone, thank you very much for hitting the follow. We welcome you to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. All right. 7.5 on the over-under. It's live now. I didn't get to see it yet. It's been a day. Probably could have used watching that content while we were in L'Hopital, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's go to our schedule. So here's how we're doing this format tonight. We're not, because we've got 2 games to do, we need to do this in abbreviated time. It's just how it works in the schedule. We're going to have the games be managed? No. We're going to have the games have subs? Yes. But the GMs, in this case, Aju and Aaron will have to be a little quick and forward thinking and make sure they get my attention, because it's going to be a hard 5 in my head in regards to the count, so that I can make sure that I am as fluid as possible. Again, we've got 2 games that we're doing this evening, and in all honesty, because we're not managing it, we're doing 1 pitch mode for both of these games. That's the biggest difference you'll see in tonight's action versus what you'll see in World Series, where every pitch in a normal format that we do will be done from game 1 until the final out of the World Series. If we do get to game 5, though, in either the Division Series or game 7 in the Championship Series, that is where I'm leaving the room, because that might turn into next day must-watch competition if the GMs are amenable to it. All right, so a couple of housekeeping notes before we get going on both things. And, geez, Grumpy doing a perfect segue. First things first, if you're wondering on betting, yes, you will be able to bet on both games this evening in the traditional format, so that is twice as much opportunity for you to win, since it's a 1-game format. For the Division Series and the Championship Series, you will have chances to win by predicting how many, which team will win and how many games will they win the series in. That will be the format, and there you're going to have 4 different chances to win total. So there's the first one. Second one. Second one, I posted the schedule. If you are not in our Discord, then you're not familiar with it. Here's your chance to join us in the Discord, first and foremost. But here is the planned schedule for the coming, leading up to the World Series. Tonight, we're doing both eMLB wildcard games. Saturday, which I'm still figuring out if it's going to be earlier or later, we will do the League Division Series. I will have that decided within the next 24 hours on Saturday, what we're doing for the Division Series. Sunday, we're going to do the League Championship Series. That is the plan. Again, if we have any Game 5s from the Division Series and the GMs want to do it, it has to be agreed by both the GMs, then we will push the Championship Series to a little later, and we'll do those Game 5s on Sunday. But the intention is the League Championship Series will be done on Sunday, with possible Game 7s to be available on Monday night. Then Tuesday is our current tentative plan for Game 1 of the eMLB World Series. That will be played in its completion. The schedule has been posted. We are expecting by Tuesday the 14th, if we have to go to Game 7. That is our target. I am shooting to have the season completely done by June 15th. Factoring in, I'm about a week away at that time from going on a vacation until the 4th of July with family out of state. So eMLB's commissioner offices, so to speak, will be closed for that time. No trades, nothing is going through. Administration is straight out shut down at that time. If I peek in, it's just to say hello, but we are not conducting formal business during that time. So I'm giving myself as much wiggle room as possible to clean up the season and make sure we have a clean transition over into Out of the Park 23 for us to conduct our off season. But the off season will be a little bit broken up, of course, because I have my vacation. We're hoping we can at least get into the month of November before that happens, though. So we'll figure that out as this postseason develops. We'll go from there. Let's see. Well, hope you feel better there, JR. Thanks for hanging in with us anyway, though. That is the second admin thing. Here is the final admin thing that I would like to talk about. and this is kind of ad hoc. I did this last minute, but if you don't have the Out of the Park baseball channel, first off, if you're not on Twitter, then you won't know about this. The Out of the Park baseball channel is announcing that tomorrow on Lou Gehrig Day, that they are going to be doing a donation drive. They're going to do a special charity stream that is focused on the ALS Association, which of course is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. So while I've never done anything for ALS, hate it. I'm a baseball guy, so of course I'm a little more attracted to what ALS did to the great Lou Gehrig, even if he is a Yankee. So I've always paid attention to it. I've known a couple of people outside of Pete Frates in my life that have dealt with ALS. One was a client. So tonight I am going, that's why I'm wearing at least my Jimmy Fund Esports shirt. I have put a tag up for ALS. I wanted to have the link go directly in to it, but unfortunately my bot doesn't like how the link is set up to go directly to the donation page. So I've provided you the link to Twitter if you've not seen it. The link to donate is available from there. Out of the Park Developments is planning to match up to $5,000 of donations made. ALS Association is a 501c3 charity. Translation, your donation is eligible for tax deduction if you make a contribution. Keep your receipt, of course. Do I sound like I know what I'm doing? Maybe I do. So just throwing that out there, that tonight, in a preview for what Out of the Park is planning to do tomorrow on stream, we would like to support that effort. And again, the link is available there. We will post it a few times this evening. That will take you right to the Twitter page, since again, trying to provide you the link directly to what Out of the Park provided. My bot does not like the hashtag in it, and it throws it all off, so the link was broken. So, if you want the link, go to the Twitter, the tweet provided in our bot. If people could post the ALS message like every 10 or 15 minutes tonight to help me out, that would be appreciated. Again, anything that we can do to ALS, just as we like to strike out cancer in kids, that would be appreciated. And of course, it's June 1st. That means it's time for me to start talking, and I'm not going to do it this evening. I'm going to do it more early next week. It's been a week, but next week we will start discussing about the third annual Fluffy Kitty Ninjas Charity Streamathon. I will be looking once again for people who would like to participate as streamers and give their time towards a good cause and helping to strike out cancer in kids for the Jimmy Fund. Last year we raised over $5,000. This March, as part of our partnership celebration, we generated another $900. So here we are. We're pushing closer to $7,000 between the 2 years of the charity streamathon and the ad hoc partner celebration, where we donated portions of that towards charity. So again, greatly appreciate your energy for that. I hope that we will be able to make an impact in both. So again, ALS is not directly my baby, but I'd like to be able to support, as Out of the Park is willing to donate up to $5,000 of their own money towards that cause. All right, administrative is out of the way. It's time to get into tonight's two games. We're going to start in the National League. Diamondbacks will take on the Cardinals in this one. So let's get to the funkiness. Let me remove myself first. Remember, this is not going to be a managed game. The GMs will get to call substitutions, but they will have to be on top of things, or at least call time in a Twitch whisper, so that they will stop me before I advance. Again, we got 2 games to do, and we want to make sure we can get it done. Hey, Casimir. How are you, sir? Good to see you. And I saw that you are back doing racing again. Awesome. Good to hear. Here is welcome to the eMLB Universe Baseball regularly. First things first, Aaron and the Diamondbacks. Do you have any changes that you'd like to do here, Aaron? Alec Thomas is playing with injury right now. Flu-like symptoms. He got the cooties. He got the cooties. Wind is going to be blowing in from center field at this one. Aaron. I must have put Aaron to sleep already. Up there's Aaron. What in the world is going on? All right, Butch Reed, the natural. Butch Reed at DH. And move down to 8th. So that is Hayes to 6th. Hazley to 6th. Hayes to 7th. I don't know. Is Sadier here? Sadier is not here. Do I have a volunteer as tribute for the bets? Wow. The natural Butch Reed is making the Major League debut in a wild card game. You people are crazy. All right. Minerva can't do it. Who's got our bets? Not Mookie bets. Who's doing our bets? Okay, yeah, never mind. He's not making his Major League debut. He's just making his season debut. Which would explain why he is on the 40-man and playoff eligible. All right, that's it. Trevor Bauer gets the start, 16-12 this year, 4.46 ERA. Hey, Casimir's jumping in on the boss battle. I guess I should do that too. Maybe we can get Fluffy the three-headed dog from Harry Potter to start off our night here. No pressure for the natural. Bullpen situation is pretty open. Tyler Glass now. We're going to do this fairly quick. Gotcha. It is using, so Kaz, this is using out of the park baseball. Out of the Park Baseball is created by Marcus Heinzen, a fellow countryman of yours from Germany. Him and his good friend Andreas Rott created Out of the Park Baseball back in 1998. So you would think, and I say this jokingly, what would a couple of Germans know about an American sport? They know an awful lot. This game has been so addicting for me for 2 decades. I've been running eMLB since July of 2000. This is the 6th different universe I do of it. These guys just continue to do amazing work. They have sold the company So I keep hope that it will stay fairly consistent to what made it great. Doesn't hurt that it has some licensing too. So Glass now. 7.75 ERA. I still maintain that the Rays got the better part of that deal between Jim Giesler and Fritz Flaherty for Tyler Glasnow. Osvaldo Hernandez. Hernandez pitching for both San Diego and Arizona this year. Glasnow has a ring, though. No, rings can be sold. Hernandez looked pretty good. 34 innings of work with the Diamondbacks. 1.32 ERA. Left-hander probably going to be on standby for tonight. Tyler Johnson. Mid-3 ERA. Over 74 innings of work this year. Probably his busiest year in the majors. I'd call it a good win for Tyler Johnson this season. Raphael Martinez. Now see, Aaron, I'm so used to you being available all the time that you kind of fell off the map this year. So this is a little bit of, look at this player. Didn't know about this player either. That's my read between the line way of saying when you don't make yourself available for this part of the show, we can't tell your story as well. So don't shoot the messenger if you don't like the story. Rafael Martinez, the 25-year-old, low 3 ERA. Not bad for the rookie this year. WHIP was above league average. ERA was better than league average. Just 5 home runs surrendered by the hard thrower. Upper 90s with a fastball curveball combination. Rob Rasmussen. Rasmussen, 40 saves on the year. 2.44 ERA. WHIP, identical to last season. 1.04 ERA. Rasmussen in that role. Listed as a stopper this evening, but no one's gotten the role of closer listed here according to what we can see. Taylor Rogers, the left-hander. Now, Rogers has gone in the wrong direction, but I wouldn't say it's disappointing. His walks were better. He only walked 8 guys in 54 innings this year. It's just the home runs were a little bit more. The balls were put in play a little bit more. And he didn't strike out as many people. Gotta think somewhere between his prior 2 seasons in Arizona and this season is where the real Mr. Rogers is. Okay, hold on one sec. Do we have someone doing bets? I see Sadier's here, but he is busy, so that's more important. Did someone step up and do bets? Because if I do bets, then I'm just not going to do bets at all this evening. At this point, especially where I have 2 games tonight, Jay Kuhn, I appreciate if you can do that. I'm going to have to ask everybody, unless Jay Kuhn says he can see it, I'm going to have to ask everybody to resubmit their bets. Now, please, if you have and you want to put it in again, go ahead and please submit the bets. No, Minerva was working, Sadier. That's why he wasn't. Or he says he was working, so I wasn't leaning on him. Correct. Juan Romero from Nicaragua. Low 5 ERA, a couple runs higher than last season. We'll see if he comes into this game. Ground ball specialist, though. And finally, Jared Southard. Southard lost his starting rotation role this year, 121 innings. Numbers aren't too terribly off. He did allow more walks this year, but everything else was pretty consistent. He also put the ball in play a lot less this year, so I wouldn't call it a step back. Maybe just a readjustment for Jared Southern. There's your pen situation for Arizona over to St. Louis. Any adjustments to be made, please, Anjou? This is what you just sent in, so I'm hoping you don't. Since you just sent a file. Okay, good. And thank you again, Jay Kuhn, for doing that. If you could, when we get to the second or third inning, if any bets are put in, then just put the inning in parentheses next to it so I know that. And then after the third inning, go ahead and send me those bets. Real quick, Jonathan Stieber, the former White Sox, pitched predominantly as a starter this year, will be available in the pen. Wouldn't call it a successful season for him. Not sure if we would say St. Louis has been a good fit. ERA more than a run higher.
Go playoffs.
Doing my best Judge Smells impersonation. Sit down, Danny. Danny D. Smith with a 6-month sub. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it. Go playoffs indeed. Jonathan Stieber, the first player we'll look at. Sean Doolittle, now 39 years old, coming over from Colorado this year. Just a small cup of coffee, 3 ERA and 9 innings of work. The lefty still has the guile to be effective here in the majors as he continues to look for a ring this year. Seth Elledge, now 29 years old. ERA was almost a run and a half better. Whip noticeably down. Strikeouts came down as well too, but the biggest difference was he made it tougher to hit the ball against him as he worked the combination of his sinker, slider, changeup far better. Jesus Yaquez from the Dominican, the 23-year-old rookie, did pretty well over the 26 innings he was given a shot this year. 3.12 ERA, straight up 1 on the whip, just 4 walks allowed in that time. Corey Knebel, 33-year-old Texan, pitched well in New York, where Yankees were not doing well pretty much all around, so he makes his way over to St. Louis and does even better. Gotta say, the Bird Dog is in the right frame of mind to be a very effective part of the end of this game. We'll see if he can maintain what we have seen most of this year and be effective when they're calling on him. Johnny Lasagna, great year for the 30-year-old right-hander. 72 strikeouts and 69 2/3 innings of work. That's a ratio down from last season, but still more than a strikeout an inning. The BABIP was a little misleading, though, as he lets up a 300 in the BABIP. His ERA plus of 191 was a huge advantage. He brought the ERA down another run last season, and compared to 2023, he had almost 3 runs less than he did in that season. Great turnaround for Loaisaga. Michael Sanborn, the lefty, 4 wins this year, 3.34 ERA, 91 2/3 innings of work. It was just yeoman's work out there for the Floridian in his rookie year, showing he is very adaptable to the major league game. We'll see if he gets summoned. He did not pitch in the month of October thus far. His last 2 appearances, he went 6 2/3, and he earned 2 victories in those games. Thomas Zapuki, what a turnaround for a guy who was originally tabbed to be a starter. He has found his groove in this bullpen. 1.91 ERA, 1.1 whip. Home runs barely one every 2 games or 18 innings he pitches, more or less. Just 5 home runs allowed this season after giving up 18 the prior year. Finally, Jose Leclerc, 38 saves on the year, ERA a run better than last, whip significantly improved, walks were well under control, just one home run allowed in 69 innings this year. Over his last 2 seasons, Jose Leclerc has only given up 3 home runs in 130 plus innings of work. That's your situation for tonight's game. Diamondbacks Cardinals, here's the betting portion of the show. If you've not done so yet, here's your chance to put a bet in. The bet is for winning balls of yarn. Balls of yarn are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, and they are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade those in. And if you've never created a player before, you can create a player. No cost, no obligation, no expectation in eMLB, but we will always reward and thank people for their kindness and generosity when they choose to do so. Don't forget, for those of you who like to play and hoard your balls,
That's what she said.
you can hold on to them until you have more than 5,000 balls of yarn. And when you have that, you can use the Mega Command and you can summon Lion-O and the Thundercats and help them be on the loose to help the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas defeat the Samurai Dogs. That'll get you a +6 boost, which will be 1 free extra boost for the price of 5. Here's how the betting works in chat. You write down which team you would think will win. You can use the abbreviations ARZ for Arizona, STL for St. Louis. Whichever team you think will win, write it down, but include a number. The number you choose is how many runs you think the winning team will score. If you pick the right team here before the first inning ends, you will win 75 balls of yarn at the conclusion of this game. If you wait till the second inning, no problem. You will only get 50 balls of yarn in that instance. Your last chance to win will be in the third inning, 25 balls of yarn. But if you pick the wrong team at any time, it will set you back 25 balls of yarn. And don't forget, the number doesn't care which team you pick. If you nail the number, you will win 50 balls of yarn. So even a bad day picking, losing 25 balls of yarn would make you a winner by nailing the number, as you'll be +25. Didn't do the full preview because of having all the extra work as well as the ER, so we'll apologize for not being as professional as I try to be. Leading off for the Diamondbacks this evening, Alec Thomas, who is suffering from flu-like symptoms. He will be in right field in this one. Aaron Cross, the community-created player of Aaron's Silence, will bat second and play second in this one. Ha-Sung Kim, great season for the Korean. He is over at short, batting third. Spencer Torkelson is over at first base, batting in cleanup this evening. Corbin Carroll, the speedy center fielder, will be batting fifth. Adam Hazley is in the 6th spot in left field in this one. Ke'Bryan Hayes will be over at third, batting 7th. The natural, Butch Reed, second year, technically a second-year rookie, has not played in the regular season at all, but on the 40-man roster, he gets the call up here, thrust into the 8th spot as the DH, batting 8th. Jose Herrera will be the catcher, batting 9th. On the hill, the 34-year-old Trevor Bauer, 16-12. He was 1-1 against St. Louis this season. Almost there, gang. I just got to fix one thing. For the Cardinals, bruised toe, real life and all. Leading off in left field, Dominic Aguilera. Anthony Rendon is over at third. He will bat second in this one, 11 for 35 in his career against Bauer with a couple home runs. That is our eMLB matchup of the night. Ronald Acuna Jr. has been a different player since coming over from Atlanta. 27 homers, 305 average. He will bat third. He is your DH. Yep, universal DH in eMLB. Joe Adele is your center fielder in the cleanup role tonight. Gunnar Henderson is batting 5th over at second. Evan White is over at first, batting 6th. Tommy Fernandez is your right fielder, batting 7th. Tony Sawyer is your shortstop, batting 8th. And MJ Melendez is the catcher this evening, batting 9th. 26-year-old Jeremy Frank is getting the start this evening. A year ago at this time, he was never in the majors. Played for the Lexington Legends in the Atlantic League. Signs a 6-year deal for $134 million, and he gives a potential Cy Young Rookie of the Year season. Frank will get the start tonight against the Diamondbacks. The left-hander, 17-7 with a 3.28 ERA. He was 1-0 with a 3 ERA against Arizona this year. That's your matchup. Remember, this is not a managed game. It is just going to be AI with substitutions being the only thing. So players will be able to pinch hit or do relief. That is the extent of it. I'm going to jump in, and then we will immediately switch that back around just so it doesn't F with the rosters. Let's go, shall we? I'm adjusting it right now as we speak. That one last adjustment, put the substitutions back on the players. There we go. This is going to not be, it's also going to be one pitch for the evening as well. So the postseason officially begins with game 1 here. Diamondbacks, Cardinals, as we get this one underway. Jeremy Frank is your starter for this one. He had he was 17-7 this year with a 3.28 ERA with 203 innings of work, 182 hits, 74 earned runs, 24 allowed by Homer. He had walked 53, struck out 204 batters this year. Upper 90s with the fastball, complements that with the traditional 4, the slider, the curveball, and the changeup. From Lafayette, Georgia. He's ready to go. Got to think the nerves are there. Anju, don't forget, please send me a whisper so we are set to talk in private. Time to get this one underway. That means Alek Thomas will be the first batter. Thomas from Chicago, the Chicago duo here at the top of the order. 313 average this year for Thomas with 11 home runs and 55 runs batted in. What collusion? All right. Got you, Anju. 2-1 pitch. Cheers, gang. I'll talk about the beer shortly. It is playoff time. Let's go. 2-1 pitch to Thomas, lifted to center field. Joe Adele's got to be on his horse. He will get there in time to make the first out. And the playoffs are underway. 1 out. That'll get the next Chicagoan into the box. Aaron Cross, Community Creative Player of Aaron Silence. 256 average on the year. 22 home runs and 91 runs batted in for the 6-year veteran. Probably the first down year since 2021 for Cross. 1-0 pitch to AC. Well struck to left center field. Aguilera goes after it. Getting in the neighborhood is Adele as well, but he will get there for the out. Well struck, but wind is a factor. It's blowing in from center field at 9 miles an hour. Got to think that stopped that from being trouble. 2 outs now for the Seoul South Korean Ha-Sung Kim. Kim, going to be 30 years old in about a little over a week. Enters the fray hitting .282. 21 homers and 87 runs batted in during the regular season. One 0 pitch. Well struck into left field. This one might have a chance. Going back, Aguilera. He's going to watch it go. It's out of here. Ha-Sung Kim has continued to find the power stroke. He will send it into the left field seats. And the Diamondbacks will take an early 1-0 lead. One out now for Spencer Torkelson. Ball go far. Torkelson from Petaluma, California. 279 average on the year with 20 home runs and 52 runs batted in. One 0 pitch. Jams him inside, lifted to center field, not very deep. Adele will come in, and they will make the catch for the first out, or the third out, I should say. Side is retired, but Ha-Sung Kim sends one into the seats to start us off here for the first half of this first. Diamondbacks have one. Cardinals coming up. eMLB wildcard play-in game National League style is underway. Time to get us going here, bottom of the first. Yes, I'm kind of ignoring the usual defensive alignment setup that I do for this one just to save some time. Trevor Bauer on the hill. He was 16-12 this season with a 4.46 ERA. The 34-year-old from Santa Clarita, California, pitched 203 2/3 innings, allowing 197 hits, 101 earned runs, 25 home runs, while walking 73 and 24 home runs, walking 73 and striking out 191 on the year. Throws the fastball in the mid-90s, cutter to complement that, then has the slider, curveball, changeup combination. Dominic Aguilera comes into the box to start us off. Get well, Dom. Real life Dom, that is, my son. 25-year-old from Waterbury, Connecticut. Enters in hitting .287 on the year. 26 home runs, 74 runs batted in. The 26 home runs was a career high. I believe, I got notified I got a drop. I believe Nicolino has set us up that we have silver drops for Perfect Team 22 for the rest of the playoffs. I sent him the schedule. 2-2 pitch from Bauer. Swing and a miss. Got him to climb the ladder, and he will fool him for strike 3.
Fatality.
95-mile-an-hour pitch on the gun there. That's the first strikeout. That'll be one out here in the bottom of the first. Anthony Rendon will be your batter. Rendon this year, .275 average, 19 home runs and 76 runs batted in for a 35-year-old from Richmond, Texas. Sorry, throat's fighting with me right now. One, 2 pitch from Bauer.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Throws 97 on the gun on that one. Second straight strikeout for Trevor Bauer. We've got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first now. That'll put Ronald Acuna Jr., the brand new Cardinal, into the box. Acuna, .305 average for the season with 27 home runs, 79 runs batted in. He was hitting a .390 clip with 13 homers and 44 RBI in his time at St. Louis. He hit as well as George Brett did back in the 80s. The 1-2. To right field. This one is tailing down, and it will get down in front of Alec Thomas for a base hit. Acuna will be aboard as he went with the curveball away, deposits it into right field. We've got a runner at first. Joe Adell will be the batter. Adell, a 22 home run, 80 RBI. Yeah, it's regular betting in this game as well as in game 2 later. Adell, 255 average, 22 home runs, 80 RBI, way off from the 41 home runs that he had last season. One, two delivery. Got him swinging with the slider on the inner half.
Well, you may run like Mays, but you hit like shit.
Well, in that instance, he did. Side is retired. Hey, guess what? Trevor Bauer struck out the side. You know what that means? Godzilla mode in effect. Good first inning for Trevor Bauer. Let's go to the second. 1-0, Arizona. Hey, Billy. Top second, we go. Corbin Carroll will start the inning off. Carroll, the 25-year-old from Seattle, 285 average on the year with 15 home runs, 58 runs batted in. 3-2 pitch coming from Frank. Lifted to left field. Aguilera has a bead on. He will pull it in and make the catch for the first out. One out now. Adam Hazley will stride into the box. Hazley, the 29-year-old from Windermere, Florida, enters in hitting .248 this year with 10 home runs, 61 runs batted in. Two pitch from Frank with the shift on. Jam rounds it right into the shift. Gunnar Henderson is there. Throws it over to first for the second out. 2 outs now. Brian Hayes will stride into the box. Hayes hit .253 this year with 5 homers and 53 runs batted in. 28-year-old from Tomball, Texas. First pitch he sees, he'll go the other way with it into right field, but right at Tommy Fernandez, who will get there, and it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Jeremy Frank. He turns it around after the home run to Ha-Seong Kim. Bottom of the second, we will go. It is 1-0 Arizona. Bottom second, we now go. Let's get us started with Gunnar Henderson to take on Trevor Bauer. Henderson, .240 average this year with 24 home runs, 85 runs batted in for the 24-year-old from Selma, Alabama. 3-0 pitch. Gonna miss low, ball 4. Henderson will get aboard with the leadoff walk. Just 3 stolen bases on the year for Gunnar. Oh, don't you guys start talking colors, because that's not my forte. Evan White will come in with 1 on and nobody out. White, the 29-year-old from Gahanna, Ohio, hit .253 this season. 16 home runs, 66 runs batted in. It's 3 for 9 against Bauer in his career. One delivery. That's going to miss inside. It's back-to-back walks from Bauer. 2 on now with nobody out. That'll put Tommy Fernandez into the situation of doing damage. Fernandez, the rookie from Mexico. 22-year-old hit .264 this season with 3 home runs and 9 RBI. 0-2 pitch. To center field, coming on in, making a good play on the run. Corbin Carroll, he'll whip the ball right back in as Henderson gave a little fake. Gets back to second safely. One out now on the line out from Fernandez. That'll put Tony Sawyer into the box. Sawyer, the lighter hitting shortstop, hits .268 this year with 3 home runs, 41 runs batted in. He is 3 for 8 in his career against Trevor Bauer. He also hit better against righties this season, hitting at a .288 clip. The 2-0 delivery. To right center field, well struck. This one's gonna get down. Carroll's gotta go chase after it. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Sawyer will head for third. He will get in there without a throw. It's a 2-run triple for Tony Sawyer, and the Cardinals will take a 2-1 lead. Sawyer had 3 triples on the regular season. He will get his first hit. It's a triple of this postseason. That gets the Cardinals up 2-1 now. 1 out infield is coming in on this situation. MJ Melendez, your 26-year-old from Montgomery, Alabama. He will come in hitting .233 on the year with 16 homers and 46 runs batted in. Sawyer hasn't run that fast since season 2 of Lost. Unfortunately, that expression is lost on me because I didn't watch Lost. Two-one to Melendez. To center field. Carroll will make the catch. Sawyer tags up. Here's the play at the plate. Safe! It came close as Herrera was able to make an attempted tag, but it's about a half second too late. Sawyer will get in safely. RBI sac fly for MJ Melendez. He'll extend the lead. It's 3-1 now. Now with 2 outs, Aguilera will come back into the box. 0 for 1 tonight. The 1-1 pitch. Line shot right back up the middle. That one just buzzing past Bauer on the way through. That will be a base hit for Aguilera. No. He hasn't done that in forever, but it's still a running joke. Aguilera at first now, 3rd hit of the game for the Cardinals. Rendon comes in. Rendon 0 for 1 again. He's our featured spotlight against Bauer this evening. 11 for 35 with 2 home runs in his career. The 1-1 to right field. Not very deep. Thomas is coming in. He will get in play, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. 3 runs will cross the plate as the Cardinals will kick the field goal. Or is it that they get a hat trick? I don't know. We're doing hockey or we're doing football. I'm not sure, but either way, it's 3-1 St. Louis after 2. Friendly reminder, if you haven't bet yet, this is your last chance to bet in this game. You will have a chance to bet in game 2 afterwards, but we are got to get her going so we can keep on moving. Top of the 3rd, Butch Reed the Natural, named after the 80s wrestler with that nickname. Reed from Scottsdale, Arizona, played in Triple-A this season. He was with Reno most of the year. .308 average with 9 homers and 56 RBI there. He was 1 for 6 in his major league career. That was with Tampa Bay last season. .3-1 to Reed. He'll miss low for ball 4. Reed, not known to be a stolen base threat, gets aboard at first with nobody out. First walk issued by Frank gets us to Jose Herrera. Herrera, the 28-year-old from Venezuela, checks in hitting .243 this season. 7 home runs and 21 runs batted in. The 1-1. To center field, well struck. Adele going back, still going back. That one's gonna get over his head, but he plays it well on the hop. He had a good read on it to realize that he wasn't gonna get there in time, that he played it well on the rebound. That is gonna stop Reed at third. Herrera will get a double on the play. That puts runners at second and third now. Here come the Diamondbacks. Alec Thomas will be your batter. Thomas, 0 for 1. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 99 miles an hour on the fastball, and he got him. Big screaming fastball down the middle, blows it by Thomas. That's the first strikeout on the day for Jeremy Frank, and a big one as everybody stays put. 1 out now. Aaron Cross is your batter. You would think Cross has a great opportunity here, but Cross has kryptonite, and it's a left-handed thrower. Just a 204 average on the season against left-handers. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Rendon watches, reads the situation. He will throw over to first in time. But meanwhile, the natural, Butch Reed, will come in to score. That's an RBI ground out for Aaron Cross. It's a 3-2 ball game. Ha-Sung Kim will come in now. Kim hit a home run into left field, about 3 rows deep, back in the top of the first. First pitch from Frank is going to be into center field. That one's going to get in front of Adele and get down. There'll be a play at the plate. No, never mind. He's going to get in about a foot and a half ahead. Melendez will score. Ha-Sung Kim has done more damage. It's a tie ball game at 3. Second hit of the night. 2 RBI now for Ha-Sung Kim. With 2 outs now, Spencer Torkelson will be the batter. He's 0 for 1. Hey, it's good playoff baseball to have the back and forth already. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging bunt towards short. This one was not well hit, and that's going to be hard to do. Torkelson is going to get in with the infield single. Sawyer had to come a long way for that one. No chance at all. Infield hit for Torkelson. 4th hit on the day for the Diamondbacks now. Corbin Carroll will be the batter.
I am Optimus Prime.
Hey, Scott. Thank you for the sub. And of course, Serial Killer using the Twitch Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime, and that means with connecting your account with the link provided, you can sub to 1 channel every 30 days, and it costs you that much. But the streamer you support continues to get full perks like it was a paid sub. So we always say when you've got a lot of places on Twitch you could put it, you do it here, we say namaste. Even if all you're doing is trying to get your boost, we appreciate it, because again, a lot of good content out there. But when you do it, we remind you, ignore Sharpie and his puppy propaganda, because remember, around here, cats rule. All right, Carroll is your batter, 0 for 1. With an 0-1 count coming. Line towards short. That's going to get past Sawyer on the dive. Here comes the play at the plate. Kim is heading home. Safe. Just gets in under the slide. It's 4-3. Diamondbacks come back and kick a field goal themselves. Corbin Carroll will get a double and an RBI. It's 4-3 now. Just double checking with you, Andrew. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Jack Flaherty had been warming up in the bullpen. You would have thought with a semi-lefty heavy Diamondback lineup, Frank would have done well, but he may just have rookie jitters in this one. A lot on the line in this. All right. They're going to make the switch after 2 2/3. The potential Rookie of the Year candidate, the potential Cy Young candidate, is done for the evening. Jack Flaherty gets the call. Flaherty, the 29-year-old from Burbank, California. 9-15 on the year with a 4.41 ERA. 200 innings of work straight up. He gave up 206 hits, 98 earned runs, 28 were homers. He walked 62 and struck out 179. Goes the 4-pitch repertoire: fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. 9th year in the majors for him, all with the Cardinals. Former first-round draft pick. He was a compensatory pick, 34th overall in 2014 for the Cardinals, out of Harvard Westlake High School. All right, Flaherty will take on Adam Hazley here. Hazley's 3 for 13 in his career with a homer against Flaherty. 2 on, 2 outs. Cards just trying to get out of this inning with no further damage. The 3-2 pitch. Got him looking, called strike 3. Nothing but crickets. Bat didn't even move. Bat didn't even make a whoosh in the air. Side is retired. We've had matching 3-run half innings take place. Bottom of the 3rd we go. 4-3 Arizona. This is your last chance to bet in tonight's game. Sorry, my throat is doing its thing. It's either allergies, anxiety, who knows? Excitement for this game, who knows? Bottom of the 3rd, Trevor Bauer now given a 4-3 lead. He's got Acuna, Adele, and Gunnar Henderson due up. Acuna 1 for 1 with a base hit in right field. Yep, the Suds are here. By the way, tonight's beer of choice, the None Such Red Irish Style Ale from None Such Brewery, local here to me. Acuna with a 3-2 pitch. Checks the swing, they appeal. No, says the first base umpire. He'll take a walk on the wild side. That is 3rd walk allowed by Bauer. Acuna aboard. Adele is your batter. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1 pitch into center field. Coming in, Corbin Carroll makes the catch in shallow center for the out. 1 out. It is Irish style ale with a green screen issue. Gunnar Henderson will get the bat. Henderson took a walk in his first appearance. 2-2 pitch. Pops it up on the infield right side. Coming over and making the call is the shortstop, Hassan Kim. He will call off Aaron Krause to make the catch for the 2nd out. 2 outs now, bottom of the 3rd. Evan White will be your batter. White also had a walk back in the 2nd. Sorry, Cito, I did ruin your parlay hedge bet. It's an Irish style ale, so those of you who had an ISA in your parlay, congratulations. I'm kidding. 3-2 pitch. into right field. Base hit. Runner was going on the play. Runner is attempting to go home. Acuna is on the way. He will score. RBI double for Evan White. It's tied at 4. Had the benefit of running on the 3-2 pitch to make it possible to go from first to home on that one. We're tied at 4. If you haven't bet yet, might want to bet now, and you might want to bet high. Who knows? Tommy Fernandez is your batter. 0 for 1. The 0-1 pitch. Into center field. That will get down for another base hit. Taking the corner, heading home is White. He is going to get in there with no challenge whatsoever. 5-4 Cardinals. Constant back and forth we go here. You might be bald after this game. What about me? I might have hair after this game. See GT coming in and dropping a St. Louis 9 in the 3rd inning. 2 outs now. Tony Sawyer had a 2-run triple in his first at bat. The 2-0. Pops it up. Right side. Coming all the way out is Jose Herrera. He makes the catch near the pitcher's mound to retire this side. I think he wanted to say, I got this. This inning's over. But not before 2 more runs for the Cardinals. 3 innings are in. No more bets. Your bets are locked in. We go to the 4th. My throat doesn't turn around. We might struggle this evening for trying to get through both of these games. Brian Hayes is going to be your batter against Jack Flaherty. We may have to, I don't know. I'm almost wondering if it would be wise for me to try to do a Friday stream now of a wild card game possible with the way my throat's acting. Who knows? We'll see. I really don't want to push it off since I made a commitment this evening. Brian Hayes is your batter. Hayes 0 for 1. 2-2 pitch. Grounded hard to short. Sawyer has it. Gets the play to first for the out. One out now. The natural Butch Reed took a walk in his first appearance in the majors all year. The 1-1 pitch. To right field. No, never mind. That is a line shot at Evan White, who makes a great play to snag that one. We got a quick 2 outs now. 2 outs. Jose Herrera will be your batter. Herrera 1 for 1. He had an infield single in his first appearance. The 2-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Sawyer. He is there. 1, 2, 3 inning. Go the Diamondbacks in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th we go. Cardinals 5. Diamondbacks 4. Bottom of the 4, Trevor Bauer ready to take on MJ Melendez, then Dominic Aguilera and Anthony Rendon. Melendez, your first batter. He had a sac fly in his first appearance. 0-1 pitch. To short line. That's going to get by for a base hit. Kim ranging over, but no chance to get the sizzling shot up the middle. Melendez is aboard. 6 hits on the day now for the Cardinals. Hold on a second. Oh, I see. You don't want to come show everybody? Hold on a sec. We're going to have a cameo. You're so heavy. It's the Kokomish, who's a little germophobic right now. So you want to turn your face through so people can see. He has a little happy, lovey tattoo today. The rainbow.
Yep.
Yep.
I keep it on
Yeah, for
for
tomorrow.
a year.
I see.
For
Yeah.
15.
People haven't seen you for a long time, so they're like, oh my god, who's this person? It's Kokomish. You want to press a button for us? It's your brother up. Your brother's 1 for 2 tonight.
He's not injured in the game.
Nope, he has a bad toe in real life, but not in the game. You want to press the number 1 for me? It'll be a 2-2 pitch to Aguilera. He'll line it into right field for a base hit. Melendez will stop at second. 7th hit of the day for the Cardinals, as they'll have runners at first and second now with nobody out. You want to do one more? All right, Anthony Rendon will come to the box 0 for 2 tonight, and he is our feature matchup here. Family pulls together for the base hit, huh? Did you rig that? Everyone's going to think you did that on purpose for your brother. If you knew the mode that they were in right now to each other, she would have intentionally beamed it, thrown a ball at his head. All right, you want to press number 1, please?
I don't know.
Yes, well, that's Anjou's is the manager of Dom's team. 2-1 pitch to Rendon. Hard shot into left field. That will get down. Melendez takes the wide corner, sees the late stop sign from the third base coach, and he retreats back to third. Hopefully he didn't pull anything with the abrupt stop he did. We got bases loaded now, nobody out. Rob Rasmussen is being called upon. That is going to be the night for Trevor Bauer, who had nothing against the Cardinals in this one. They saw him often after the first. You're funny.
I'm the funniest.
You're the funniest Kokomish, indeed. Rob Rasmussen, the 25-year-old from San Angelo, Texas, will come in. He's 7-5 on the year with a 2.44 ERA. 81 innings of work, giving up 61 hits, 22 earned runs.
I'm the unicorn.
You're the unicorn Kokomish, allowing 10 homers, walking 23, and striking out a incredible 140 batters on the year. Do or die time indeed. You want to do one more, or are you done, or are you just in silly? All right, one more. It's Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna on the season was 4 for 10 with 9 RBI. It's a 2-0 count. Grounded to short. They'll go to home for 1. Over to first. It is a 6-1-3 double play. How often do you see those?
Yeah, baby.
Dang, that was an interesting one. All right, we can do one more batter. Double play done. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Runners at second and third. Joe Adell will try to cause some damage. He is 0 for 2. Okay, go ahead. 1-2 pitch. Into right field. Well struck. Going back, Thomas, but he is going to watch this one go out of here. It's a 3-run homer. Joe Adell, who last season hit 41 homers, only hitting 22 this year. He goes opposite field into the wind, and he adds to this lead. It is doubled up. It's 8-4. All right, you ready? Want Want to say bye to everybody? Well, over here. Alrighty.
Bye and heart for everybody.
Heart for everybody. Yay. Alright, be right back, everyone, as I gotta help her. She's got a little bit of a germophobia moment phase she's in, so I gotta bring her. She doesn't want to touch the ground.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Hi.
One too many whoopie pies. All right, we are back. Might be able to thank her for the runs. Who knows here? Jeez, that was insane here so far. Still got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-4. 3 runs in. It's been crooked numbers for 3 straight innings for the Cardinals. Gunnar Henderson is your batter, 0 for 1. The 3-1 pitch. Into right field. That's going to get in between both Thomas and Cross, I should say. Almost said Carroll. He might want that. 10 hits already for the Cardinals. It's 8-4. Evan White, another at-bat this inning. 1 for 1 with an RBI. The 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Got him looking. Side is retired, but 5 hits. 3 runs cross the plate. 1 runner left the board. 4 innings are now done here in St. Louis. It's Cardinals 8, Diamondbacks 4. Start with the top of the order for the Diamondbacks here in the 5th as Jack Flaherty continues to go after an inning and a third. Thomas, Cross, Kim, due out. We'll start with Thomas, who's 0 for 2. A 3-2 pitch. To left field, not very deep. Dominic Aguilera will have it. Makes the catch for 1 out. Aaron Cross will now be the batter, 0 for 2 with a ground out RBI. The 1-2. Grounded over to first, right at Evan White. 2 steps over to the bag for the second out. With 2 outs now, Ha-Seong Kim will be your batter. Kim's having a good evening thus far. 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 runs batted in. 2-2 pitch. Got him with the curveball. Strike 3. Gobbled up completely on that one. Strikeout for Jack Flaherty, his second on the day. Game is halfway done, so it's official now. It's Cards 8. Diamondbacks 4. Bottom of the 5th, we go. Tommy Fernandez will be the batter. Fernandez tonight 1 for 2 with an RBI. The 0-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Got him looking, called strike 3. And I love it. It says Fernandez got caught watching paint dry. Yep. Nothing but crickets there. Second strikeout for Rob Rasmussen. Now 1 out here in the 5th. Tony Sawyer's had a good night. 2-run triple in this one. The 2-2. Over to first off the end of the bat. Torkelson has it, calls everyone else as he steps on the bag for the second out. 2 outs now for MJ Melendez. Melendez is walked, singled, had a sac fly, singled, and scored. The 2-2.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Throws the off speed there, gets him completely.
Next.
Third strikeout now for Rob Rasmussen. Side retired. 5 innings are done here at Busch Stadium. Cardinals lead this one 8-4. Again, winner of this game will be taking on the San Diego Padres in the division series. Top of the 6th, Jack Flaherty will still go. Up. Hold on a sec. We're gonna break kayfabe here. Hold on, let me move this. We're gonna pull the green screen out for a sec. Because the boy wants to come say hello.
Hello, everyone.
As you're cheering yourself on as you're out in left field.
Oh, hey, look at me. It's me.
It's the wild card play-in game, and your Cardinals are leading 8-4 right now through 5 innings. The winner of this game advances to the division series and will take on the San Diego Padres. So obviously, Aju wants you to play more baseball, even on your bad toe.
Even on my bed. What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, the Aju says, "What's up, leadoff hitter?"
Yep. Definitely painful, but I'm working through it. So.
And if you didn't catch it, it was playing baseball. He got a baseball off the toe.
And it almost broke. Which is fun.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
First rule of thumb: have nimble feet.
All right. Everyone, have an amazing night, and enjoy the rest of the stream. See you later, alligators.
And don't you want to say "Go Cardinals" in this instance? I
Oh
assume.
yeah. Go Cardinals! Let's go!
All right, buddy. Stay off of it. All right. Back we go. Yes, baseball is a dangerous game, ain't it? I think the worst I ever had was a sore ass because someone plunked me right in it once.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
You get hit in the butt and see what you think. Anyway, top of the 6th, Spencer Torkelson will start us off. Corbin Carroll, Adam Hazley due up. Jack Flaherty will keep on going. 40 pitches in. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ump points and says he went around. Called strike 3.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There was no earth-shattering kaboom except for the 3rd strikeout on the day for Jack Flaherty. 1 out now, top of the 6th. One time I tore my pants from foot to hip sliding into home. Had to pitch with duct tape on my leg. That gives some vivid imagery. Maybe a little bit too much. Corbin Carroll will be your batter. Carroll is 1 for 2 with an RBI. 0-2 pitch. Well struck into right field. Watched it all the way. This one gets over the bullpen as Adele just watches it go. It's a long home run. Corbin Carroll hits one 413 feet. That one is clearly over the bullpen. Tommy Fernandez and Adele gave it a look and just watched it go. They knew it was out of there. 8-5 now, Cardinals. Boss battle. Adam Hazley is your batter, 0 for 2. 3-2 pitch. That one's to left center field, having to hurry after that one. What in the blue hell happened there? It's got to be a ground rule double, I think. You see that thing bounce? I didn't know what to make of that one.
There's something screwy around here.
Anyway, it's a 1-out double for Adam Hazley. He's 1 for 3 tonight. 1 out now, runner in scoring position. Ke'Bryan Hayes is your batter. Meanwhile, that's got the bullpen active for the Cardinals. Jonathan Loaisiga and Thomas Sapuki starting to loosen up. Hold on a second. I had 3 different cameras go off simultaneously. I just want to make sure everything's okay here. Maybe. Hello? Maybe not. Yep, no idea. No idea. Never mind. Alright, sorry about that. I just want to make sure all was well outside. Alright, Brian Hayes is your batter, 0 for 2. The 1-1. Rolled over to first. Evan White is there. He will go step on the bag. Stare down Hazley, who gets over to third in play. 2 outs now, top of the 6th. Butch Reed will be your batter, 0 for 1. First pitch, Reed sees. It's another one hopper. Again, White has it. Will make another unassisted play, and that will retire the side. But a home run. Corbin Carroll will help the Diamondbacks creep closer, slither closer, we'll say. Bottom of the 6th we go. It's Cards leading 8-5. All right, bottom of the 6th. We'll start it off with Dominic Aguilera, followed by Anthony Rendon and Ronald Acuna. Aguilera tonight is 2 for 3. Managers, Aaron, Anju, don't forget to tell me when you are batting what your plan is for the start of your next time you're on the mound, so I can be as fluid as possible. All right, Aguilera 2 for 3 with a 1-2 count. Lined into left. That's going to get by for a base hit. Dominic Aguilera is on a tear tonight. 3rd hit of the day for him as he gets one past Kim, who tried to dive for it. Another leadoff batter aboard. 11 hits on the day for the Cards now. Nobody out. Anthony Rendon is your hitter. He is 1 for 3. The 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss.
Emotional damage.
4th strikeout on the day now for Rob Rasmussen, who's doing some big yeoman work here. Jared Southard is warming up in the bullpen. Acuna Jr., 1 for 2. He got into the big double play with bases loaded, though, earlier on. First pitch is high. Runner is going. Aguilera is going to get in. Hey, as you said, not bad for a guy on crutches. Stolen base. He'll get aboard. First postseason steal for Aguilera. Acuna is at the plate, 1-0 count. Aguilera is at second. And they will give him the free pass, the intentional walk. Funny. Sounds good, ABC. Hope you're having a good night. Aaron, will you count that as what you said or keep going? Because that was an intentional walk issued to Acuna. All right, it will be. Jared Southard is being summoned after the intentional walk. Rasmussen's night is going to be done. Southard, the now 25-year-old from Leander, Texas, Southard comes in. On the year, Southard was 7-8 with a 4.14 ERA. 121 2/3 innings of work, gave up 106 hits. 56 earned runs, 13 were homers, walked 47, struck out 105, throws 3 pitches. He specializes in upper 90s fastball, changeup, and a slider. 2-year veteran, was drafted in the 26th round back in 2019 out of Leander High School in Texas. Take on Joe Waddell to start us off. 2 on. Aguilera at second. Acuna is at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 pitch. Gonna come up and in. That's ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Gunnar Henderson is your batter. That's a dangerous bat in this situation. 9 for 22. That's a 409 clip and 21 RBIs. A quarter of his RBI were generated in bases loaded situations this year. The 0-2.
Strike 3.
Big swing and a miss. He got him. That's a huge strikeout of Gunnar Henderson. Big work for Jared Southard there. 2 outs now as the bases remain loaded. Evan White will be your batter. White, 4 for 16 with 13 RBI in bases loaded situation this season. The 0-1 to left. That gets by Kim for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes another. The play at the plate. Not. They will get him. They will throw out Acuna. Good throw from left field. That will end the damage. Paisley getting the work done. They will still score 1 on the play, but the side is retired. We're Dolly Parton song now. We're working 9 to 5 after 6. Before I continue, I am just listening to my throat, or hearing my throat and feeling it, and I'm really starting to struggle here. I don't think I'm going to be able to call a second game. That would be, again, the Red Sox taking on the Rangers. I really don't want to do this, but I'm almost inclined to push this one to Friday night. I'm struggling to speak and call this game as is. I think I'm going to put on the AC in the background because the air is just ridiculously heavy right now for me. Give me one moment. These games deserve the time. Also, drink more beer. Yeah, I probably should drink some tea with honey here tonight. All right, first things first, we've got some changes here. We're going to have Adrian Danini, community created player, come in here to face off against Jack Flaherty. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We're going to have a new pitcher. First things first, a new pitcher came in. Let me do that. Cardinals already bringing in a new pitcher. It's Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-hander, coming in. Aaron, let me know if you have any change to your plan here. Loaisiga, the 30-year-old from Managua, Nicaragua, Had a pretty solid year, 4-5, 2.2 ERA and 69 2/3 innings of work. 2 saves to his credit as well. Gave up 61 hits, 17 earned runs, just 4 home runs this year while walking 16 and striking out 72. Throws the fastball, the curveball, and the changeup. All right, no change, so we will do all of the adjustments. Correct? That's what you mean? Still do the plan changes that you wanted? I want to make sure I understand you. Aaron, looking for a reconfirmation. When you say no change, does that mean still do what you asked or don't do what you asked? I need clarification, please. Okay, thank you. Adrian Danini is going to come in for Jose Herrera. Danini, the 24-year-old from Fredericksburg, Virginia, hit .298 this year with 9 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Not bad for a rookie. No more for his defense than for his offense. Also see left-hander Hayden Mullins starting to warm up in the Arizona bullpen. Loaisaga ready to take on Danini. Just a 1-for-1 experience for both sides so far. First pitch to Danini. Struck hard down the first base line, and that's a fair ball as that gets by White. That's going to bounce around in the corner. Danini takes second. He's going to head for third. The slide, head first, safe. Adrian Danini comes off as a spark off the bench with an RBI, a leadoff triple, excuse me. That was a 102-mile-an-hour pitch that he smoked into right field. Alec Thomas is your batter now. Thomas tonight 0 for 3. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Sawyer sees Danini on the way. He'll throw to first. They will sacrifice the run for the out. 7th inning, 1 out now. 9-6 as this game's back within 3 again. Aaron Cross is your batter now, 0 for 3 with an RBI tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Shot to third. Rendon has over to first for the second out. Cross is retired and 0 for 4. 2 outs now for Ha-Sung Kim. Kim is 2 for 3 tonight with a home run and 2 RBI. The 1-0. Over to center field. Adele sizes it up. Plenty of room. 1 step back. Makes the catch. And that will retire the side. 7th inning stretch. We go. It's time to do some dancing.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on game 1 of our wild card play-in game between the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals. Winner of this game will advance to the division series and take on the San Diego Padres. We go bottom of the 7th. First defensive replacement, Adrian Danini, who hit a triple and scored. He comes into this game. Now on the mound is the lefty, 25-year-old from Gallatin, Tennessee. Hayden Mullins comes in. Mullins this season 11-6, 2.96 ERA for the 2-year veteran. 167 1/3 innings of work, giving up 139 hits, 55 earned runs. He allowed 17 home runs this year, while walking 76 and striking out 188. Throws upper 90s with the fastball. He has electric stuff. Also a sharp curveball, a slider, and a changeup he is still working on. Second-year veteran, drafted 6th round by the Diamondbacks in 2019 out of Hendersonville High School in Tennessee. They'll start with Tommy Fernandez, Tony Sawyer, MJ Melendez, bottom third of the order. I'm laboring. I'm trying. 2-0 pitch to Mullins. Jams it hard down the first base side. It's fair, but it is also right where Torkelson is. He'll go step on the bag. Bottom of the 7th will start with a 3-U, 1 out. Tony Sawyer will be your batter. Sawyer had a 2-run triple earlier today. He is 1 for 3. The 3-1. Hard shot over to third. Brian Hayes has it. He makes a great throw over to first for the second out. 2 outs now. MJ Melendez will be the batter. Melendez is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Funny. The 2-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the outer half. Hard to keep up with that one.
Fatality.
Side is retired. 7 innings are done. 2 innings left to go here in regulation. Cardinals lead it 9-6. All right, top of the 8th we go. Thomas Sapuki still warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. Loisaga ready to take on Spencer Torkelson here. Torkelson tonight 1 for 3. 2-0 pitch. Shot to short. Sawyer has it. Throws the first for the out. All right, here comes Anju Alexander. Anju Pays coming to the mound. He's calling for the left-hander. Here comes Thomas Sapuki. Sapuki in for Loisaga. Lefty will take on Corbin Carroll with Adam Hazley due up afterwards. EBC, you're officially now a craft store intern as you're right on the 100-hour mark. I apologize in advance for stealing 100 hours of your life. Hopefully you don't want it back. Thomas Sapuki is your pitcher, the 29-year-old from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Sapuki 4-2 on the year with a 1.91 ERA, 70 2/3 innings of work this year, 50 hits, 15 earned runs, just 5 home runs allowed, walking 28 and striking out 80 this year. The left-hander predominantly throws the fastball, curveball, will throw an occasional changeup in there. He is a 4-year veteran with St. Louis, former 5th-round draft pick by the Mets in 2015 out of William T. Dwyer High School. They might be, Pirate. They might be. All right, ready to go. Corbin Carroll ready to take on Sapuki. 0 for 3 in his career against Sapuki. Meanwhile, Corey Knebel and Jose Leclerc starting to warm up for the Cardinals. The 2-2 pitch. The pitch. Lined into right for a base hit. No chance for Henderson or White to make a play on that one as he scorched it on a line. That's the first hit of this 8th inning. 9 hits now for the Diamondbacks. 1 on. Nobody out. Adam Hazley is 1 for 3 tonight. Nope, never mind. We've got a pinch hitter. Ketel Marte is being called in to bat here, the switch hitter. Marte, now 31, will turn 32 next week from the Dominican. Marte this season hit .263 with 11 home runs and 47 RBI. He is 0 for 3 in his career against the Pooh. The first pitch he throws, it's going to get away. And oh my God, my shoulder just said, ah. It's like I threw that pitch and my body's saying, you jerk. Carroll will get down to second on the wild pitch. A 1-1 to second. Henderson has it. He will throw over for the second out. Oops, I hit a wrong button. Looks like we took a wrong turn. Doing my math in my head. Okay, got it. All right, Ke'Bryan Hayes will be the batter against the Pookie. Hayes tonight is 0 for 3, 0 for 1 against the Pookie in his career. First pitch he sees. That was an attempted steal. Carroll's running. Ball 1 to Ke'Bryan. The play at home out. What? I have no idea.
Dirty Turkish Archibald Flatten Barton Philip Bucket Barton Perkaluma Bert Waka Frax Lack Back and Florida Back Coronet Catabat Rackalava.
That is all coming from the Arizona dugout, justifiably so here. Is Carroll going to be benched? Wow. I have no clue what to make of that one, but yikes. All right, so Marte came in. We need a left fielder here. Marte is going to be the left fielder. Okay. Mullins is staying in to pitch. What a interesting development. What the F. Bottom of the 8th, we now are. It's 9-6. Cardinals. Mullins still aboard. Aguilera, Rendon, Acuna are due up. Aguilera's 3 for 4 tonight. The 2-0. Over to short, and that's going to be another ball. That's at least the 4th time that we've seen Ha-Seong Kim dive for a ball and not be able to get it. Meanwhile, Dominic Aguilera, 4th hit on the night for the left fielder. 13 hits on the day for the Cardinals now. We got one on, nobody out. I can't believe that happened. Holy crap. Rendon is your batter. Rendon is 1 for 4 tonight. The 3-1. This is low and away. It's ball 4. If that's not a Pete Rose comment, I don't know what is. Funny. All right, Aguilera is at second. Rendon is at first. We're going to have a new pitcher coming in as Mullins will be done. Tyler Johnson is coming in. Johnson, the 30-year-old from Richmond, Virginia. 4-6 with a 3.53 ERA, 74 innings of work. Gave up 58 hits, 29 earned runs, 10 homers. He walked 25 and struck out 94. He throws the upper 90 fastball, slider, and changeup. Excuse me. Acuna ready to take on Johnson, 0 for 6 in his career. 2 on, nobody out. 0-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Watched it all the way, called strike 3. That'll be the first strikeout on the night for Tyler Johnson. We got 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Funny. All right, Joe Adele is your batter now. Adele is 1 for 3. He had the 3-run opposite field home run earlier on. The 3-1 pitch. This is low and away, ball 3. The bases are going to be loaded. Again, Ronald Acuna is going, not Acuna, my bad. Gunnar Henderson will be the batter. Henderson, bases loaded. 0 for 2 tonight. Or 1 for 3 tonight, 0 for 2 against Johnson in his career. And the 3-1 pitch from Johnson's going to miss low ball 4, and it's going to allow a run. Second walk of the game for Johnson. It's going to bring a runner in as Aguilera will score. It's now 10-6 St. Louis. Evan White, your batter now. White 2 for 3 with 2 RBI tonight. The 2-2. Grounded, lined into center, and that's going to be a base hit. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs will come in. Adele will score head first slide. 12-6 now. 4 RBI tonight for Evan White. Billy and Jamie, I gotta make a decision. I hate to do it. I cannot do another game this evening. My throat is just like on fire right now. So after this, I think I'm going to do honey and tea and probably down an Italian ice. So if you would not mind, when I come back from my business trip that I'm going to tomorrow, let's do Friday night, 7 o'clock for this, leading into the championship series, if that's all right. Okay, good. I appreciate that. I hate to do that to all of you. I have to throw in the towel here. There's no way I'm going to be able to do 2 this evening. So. Okay, I need to do a pinch runner. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm the wrong team. Gabriel Arias comes in for Gunnar Henderson at second. as a pinch runner. We also have a new pitcher to replace Johnson, who only got 1/3 of an out. The lefty, Taylor Rogers. Mr. Rogers will enter in. Again, with my throat where it is, I'm going to kind of dispatch of the pleasantries of introducing Rogers. He had a tougher year for him, unfortunately. Tommy Fernandez will battle him 1 for 4 with an RBI tonight for Tom. 12 runs on 14 hits for St. Louis. Didn't Tranquil have a high run bet? 2-2 pitch. To left field. That one's going to be caught by Marte, who's out in left for the second out. Runners return to first and second. We've got 2 outs. Good. Appreciate that, Billy. And Jamie may already be off to bed, but thank you both. We'll see you on Friday for the American League wildcard play. Just reading what Aaron posted. Don't get me started from where I was on Monday. And I know my green screen is, because I've got my AC on now, I need it. So, yeah, don't get me started. I've had a week with that. All right, Tony Sawyer's your batteries 1 for 4 with 2 RBI, 2 for 2 in his career against Rogers. It's a 3-2 pitch. Runners are going. This one's hit into the gap. This one's going to be trouble. 1 run is going to score. Does a second run score? I don't know. He will score. It's a 2-run double for Tony Sawyer. What a night for him. Meanwhile, he did injure himself. They're checking his left leg out. He's going to stay in the game, though. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it, Aaron. I don't know what to make of that. Melendez is the batter now. Kind of deflated me because I don't know what to make when I saw him running. You wonder if it was a botched that Marte, Hayes missed the sign or something. All right, Melendez 1 for 3, the 1-1 pitch. Wow. Are you kidding me? MJ Melendez turns on one inside and he sends it into the ninth. Yikes. I think Anjou is going to blow all of his offensive wad this evening and then barely score anything if he's advancing to the division series at this point. It's 16-6. Yikes. You laughed at Tranquil and he's under the total. That's funny. Was that 3 for Rogers? I think it is. Yes, it is. So now Tyler Glass now as the parade of Diamondbacks come in to just get through this. Adam Helsley is warming up. Ryan Helsley warming up now as Leclerc is not going to come in. Hey, Andrew. Helsley? Thank you. I was like, Helsley? I don't remember seeing him. All right, Glass now. Yeah, you and me both. Aguilera 4 for 5 tonight. 2-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Got him swinging.
Hey, bada, 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 swing.
Hey, Tyler Glasnow did his job. 7 runs on 4 hits. Wow. It's a blowout now, unfortunately. It's 16-6. All right, so Arias is going to second. Seth Elledge is coming in to close this one out. It is a non-safe situation, obviously. Hayes is up. Butch Reed is not in the on-deck circle. We see Jeremy Harmon there. Adrian Danini is due up afterwards. Brian Hayes is 0 for 3 tonight. 3-2 pitch. Hey, Tranquil was on to something. He was just a little short. 3-2 pitch hit to center field. Joe Adell is going to make the catch there for the first out. 1 out. 1 out now. We're going to have a new hitter as Butch Reed's day is done. Jeremy Harmon is coming in. Seth Elledge is your brother's best friend. Does he know how he's doing in eMLB? Well, in Anju's defense, he was going to put in Ryan Helsley, but Helsley's not even on the roster. Jeremy Harmon is your batter. Harmon had 33 home runs and 104 RBI for the Sun Valley, Nevada native to go with a 249 average. Would be cooler if you were. The 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Goes up with the off-speed pitch. Gets it by him. Strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Seth Elledge. Diamondbacks are 1 out away from their season being over. Adrian Danini had a triple in his first at-bat, 1 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3. The game is over. The St. Louis Cardinals will win the wild card game, and they will advance to the division series where they will take on San Diego. Congratulations to Anju Pays. Aaron, oh my goodness, I don't know what to tell you. What the frig was Corbin Carroll thinking? Is he going to be traded this offseason? I might think so. Wow, I just don't know what to make of that whole thing. And also, for those who follow eMLB closely, who had St. Louis making 16? None of you, including me. We figured St. Louis might be good for 16 in a 5-game series. Truth. Not wrong. So it's a culture shock. St. Louis was 8th in the National League in average. They were 9th in the National League in runs scored. They were 15th in stolen bases, and we saw one of those tonight. It's the pitching that they were best at, and that even was tested as the Diamondbacks did have some good hits. They did get 9 hits on the day, 2 hits for Ha-Sung Kim, including the 2-run homer that he had in the first off of Jeremy Frank. Remember Jeremy Frank? He was in early. Corbin Carroll was 3 for 4 with 2 RBI, but the biggest blunder of the night has to be his attempt to steal home when they were down 3 in the top of the 8th inning. What were you thinking? Huh. Interesting comment from Tim. Roger Angel, Engel, I think, or Angel, once wrote that in most games, the winning team scores more runs in 1 inning than the loser does the whole game. Been keeping track, and it happens a lot, like tonight. So, true. They scored 7 in 1 inning, and the Diamondbacks scored 6 for the entire game. Interesting. All right. St. Louis, Dominic Aguilera was 4 for 6 with 3 RBI. Joe Adell was 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored, a 3-run homer, walked twice. Gunnar Henderson was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Evan White was 3 for 4 with 4 RBI, including 3 runs scored. Tony Sawyer was 2 for 5. He had a triple. 2 runs scored, 4 RBI. MJ Melendez was 2 for 4 with a home run. He had 3 RBI on the night. Just some incredible performances all around here. I don't know if I'm sold on Tony Sawyer being the player of the game, though. I don't know. It's not a pitcher. It shouldn't be. So, I don't know. There's your runs, Anjou. Yep. So, Jeremy Frank, for all the good he did as a rookie this year, he went 2 2/3, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He only lasted 45 pitches. Trevor Bauer, no better, 3 innings, 8 hits, 7 earned runs, walking 3 and striking out 3. His day was over after 3 innings. He does get credit for the loss. 6 more pitchers come in after that one. 4 of them getting only 2 innings of work total. Jack Flaherty put out the Flames, 3 1/3, 2 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 3, but good enough to get the victory in this one. Jonathan Loaisiga, 1 inning and 1/3, giving up an earned run. Jama Sapuki gets a hold, going 2/3, allowing a hit. Seth Elledge came in a mop-up role, striking out 2 when this one was well in hand. That is a crazy game, period. Let's see. So Anjou says Evan White, player of the game. Evan White, player of the game. Makes sense to me. Oh my God, my wife is sending me videos. All right, so so again, St. Louis will win this one. Let me advance. Double check that I don't screw anything up. Red Sox Rangers are tomorrow, so we can advance safely. Let's go to the playoff tree. We'll finish the day. St. Louis wins that one. They will advance. Ooh, the mouth of the South had dinner with Jimmy once. Or he was right in the next table over. He was exhausted that night. But I'll tell you, for a guy who was looking like he was ready to fall asleep right while he was eating a big dish of pasta, he was so pleasant, so nice. He said hello. That was the same night that I was having dinner with Sherry, sensational Sherry Martel. Had a hard on for 3 weeks. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, she looked phenomenal when you get her out of all of her makeup she was wearing. And that also include George Gray, who you know as the one-man gang, and Earl Hebner. Jimmy was right nearby, and he was so nice to me. Very, very nice man. All right, anyway. So, Cards advance. They will be here when OOTP decides to put them there. I think that'll be when we advance to the next round. Sherry danced to 3 different ZZ Top songs with me. Remember, I was 15 years old at the time. And she was wearing a conservative powder, or I say conservative, she was wearing a nice powder blue business suit. She had her hair up and she was wearing glasses and lighter makeup. Far lighter makeup than you're used to seeing her when she was on screen as sensational or scary Sherry. Oh my God, the woman is gorgeous. Like I said, I didn't walk straight for 3 weeks after having that dinner. I was 15. What do you expect? Anyway, so do we have any weird injuries? No. Alec Thomas had the flu-like symptoms. Yael Sierra did suffer the shoulder inflammation. I wonder what Steve's going to do with that, because he's not going to be available for the postseason. Now there's Bob Dowd. Yikes. Now that I realize some of the pitching for San Diego has just gone south at the wrong time. That is problematic. Yeah, I'm just curious what you're planning to do about it. I haven't looked. So, you got a little more time to think about it. You probably already have submitted it anyway. So again, we know the cards are in. Throat is kind of right now. I'm not going to chance it. I've already got commitment from the other two. We're going to push the American League wildcard play-in game to Friday, as I'm just really struggling with my throat. I'm going downstairs. I'm getting tea with honey. I am pounding an Italian ice just to cool the throat, and I think it will be more helpful. 23 drops. So you're asking me if I'm doing out of the park 23 drops? The answer is no. I'm on 22. We don't do cross dropping. But there are silver drops if you're doing 22. Until we're switched over to 23, it will be 22 drops. But again, thanks to our friends at Out of the Park for still offering that. All right, so that is our next stop. It is going to be in Globe Life Field. Red Sox will send Mike Bohr, the heartbreaker, to the hill. Hans, can't even do it right now. That guy, yeah, that guy. Hans Kraus will be the pitcher for the Rangers in that one. Bohr will take on Kraus. We'll do that one on Friday night. Again, sincere apologies. I wanted to get both done this evening to be able to have two games to set up, but it probably works better to do this way, as we will be able to give this one a little bit more attention versus me looking at the clock and saying, oh my God, how late is this going to be? And oh my God, my throat is wanting to murder me. So I appreciate that from everybody. Let's go see who we will raid. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can, don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, please watch our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is the eMLB Baseball Universe. It is where you can watch Here's Why You're Wrong, done with Brendan McGurk and Aiden Pearson. And it is the only place that you can find that broadcasted on live. It's not done here on my Twitch channel, but it is all part of the eMLB Universe. It's not the only podcast we have that's exclusive to our YouTube channel. It's also our eMLB Insider podcast done by Anju Pays and Jordan Cage 28. That is great content. So it's free to subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, what are you waiting for? You live under a rock. We're going to do all the Geico references to you. So let's get her going. We'd love to see that channel continue to grow and build more on the analytics. We will appreciate that. All right, where are we going for the raid? Let's see. Is Yuka still going? Hold on. She's been going for an hour and 45 minutes. Hold on. Hold on. Don't mind me for a sec. I just want to see how long Yuka's going.
How much longer am I going? We're wrapping up here. Basically, we're probably only going for like 5-10 minutes more. How's your stream going? Oh, wow. Yeah, we're only going to go for like 5-10 minutes.
All right. So Yuka is not going to be an option this evening, so I think we're going to go over to Respawn since he does offer. Tranquil, I know you're out there. I hate doing it to you. I'd love to send him to you, but knowing that people are here for drops as well, and he's doing 23 drops this evening, I'm going to send people over to Respawn TV for this evening. So again, I sincerely apologize. I would love to be able to support fellow eMLBers, but technically Respawn is just not as involved as Tranquil is. So for this evening, I will send you over to a fellow streamer for the stream team of OOTP. It's Respawn TV that we're going to go over to. Back to litter box I go. What my protein plump kitty ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight. We will be back in front of you. Continuation of the wild card play-in will be on Friday night now when I return from my short business trip tomorrow. Again, 7 o'clock Eastern. That was not originally planned. It is in the cards now, again, to give this a rest, and hopefully going right downstairs, getting a beeline to some honey and some tea and a nice Italian ice to just cool the throat. But for now, Commissioner LB reminding you how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe. We will see you guys hopefully on Friday night for the American League wildcard game. Thanks so much. See you soon. Peace.
You jackass!